Good evening to everybody on this awesome Sunday evening. I usually don't go to parks on Sundays, it's just not my thing, but I really wanted to go to the Busch Gardens hunt. This is my only free time I really have, so I'm here at the Busch Gardens parking lot on the very far side parking lot, which only means one thing. It's a crowded day. So let's get to it. Alright, we are on site. Here we go, Busch Gardens Europe, or Busch Gardens Williamsburg, whatever you want to call it. One of my personal favorite amusement parks, or theme parks actually. I'm so used to going to an amusement park that I'm actually at a theme park for lunch. This is one of my favorite theme parks I've ever been to. So we're going to have a great day, and yes, I have lost my voice, so it's going to be a great day. Let's do this. It's so cool that even during fall, they still have a lot of landscaping out. I mean, even the trees look nice. So it's really still interesting to see this. So, and I haven't been to Howl in 2 years, so I can't wait to see what it's like, and if my predictions ever change from last year, because or not last year, 2 years ago. My conclusion was that Busch Gardens had the better theming, but the better scares were Kings Dominion. So let's do this. I probably won't get any fast passes or anything like that. Definitely not a quick queue. I don't feel like I need to. If they have any Halloween sort of fast pass and for the mazes, then maybe. But I'll just get whatever I can get done. I mainly just want to focus on what I did for the Kings Dominion visit, which is film those scare zones in their best potential, and then whatever I get to maze-wise, I'll let you guys know. I want to try the Lumberjack, if it's still here, I want to try the Lumberjack one. That was my personal favorite last time. I don't know, there's just something interesting about weird things in the forest, so we'll see how that happens, and hope to get on at least Apollo's Chariot and Verbolten and a couple of the other coasters at least once. But you know, I like all the coasters here, so it's going to be hard to say once. You know what I mean, so let's get into the park and let's enjoy this. I gotta pick up my park mask before it's too late, knowing how it is. Weird to be in England without the England flags and just see a lot of other interesting things. And the crows. Very interesting. Like I said, Busch Gardens is really good with the theming. They go all out. It's awesome. If I believe, what I recall, the Hollow Scream starts at 6, I think. So I think in about 90 minutes, because it's 4:30 now, Hollow Scream should start. Okay, so they're yes, Lumberhack is here. That's what it's called, not Lumbershack, Lumberhack. I'm gonna go this way, I'm gonna go the usual way. Just walk around and have a good time. Apparently Koaster Kids is here, so maybe I'll link with them and have a good time with them. But I love this park so much, so it's great to be back, and I'm just gonna make the time with whatever I can and have a great time. Speaking of the Koaster Kids, that's very interesting. Hey! What in the middle of a vlog? Golly, what is this madness here? I should film you. Koaster Kids are here. How y'all doing today? So good. Oh my gosh, that was such a great ride. Oh my gosh. What did you think of Logness? What was your ride like?
That is so good. That first drop when you're in the back row, there's just so much airtime.
Right, it was so good to be on Logness again.
I love it.
So classic. I still think that's my favorite drop on an arrow. Not my favorite arrow, but it's still my favorite drop on an arrow. It's awesome. Why? What is this? What do you got here? Stop it, no. No vlogception. I refuse. Look at that beautiful, beautiful hair. It's like an upside down pumpkin. Look at that. That is a more that you couldn't make a better hat. Like even out of all the Steel Vengeance hat I've seen, that is still way better, and it probably is a better ride too. Coaster, the great majestic hat. Oh, he broke it. Oh my gosh! Like
That got some head protection.
poor Zach. I need footage. Give me my footage.
Go get your footage.
Alright, I'll go get my footage. I'll get your footage. Yes, my footage. There we go.
We got sliders here.
Give the
Oh, sorry.
This guy just wanted some sliders. What is it?
No, sliders. Hot people.
Trying to be film artists. All three of us trying to film in one area.
I've had a mic longer than Taylor, I think.
Remember, guys?
Where is the switch from music? I saw it 8 years ago. Ah, there it is. People of Busch Gardens, you better beware. Jack is back. I've waited many years for this moment. Many years. I've traveled the globe looking for a place to spend eternity. And you know what? There's no place like Busch Gardens. Foolish people. Thought you could get rid of Jack, eh? Well, you couldn't have been more wrong. I'm back, and I've brought along some friends. Ghouls and creeps. What were you expecting? Dennis Harvey? Creatures of the dark, it's Howl scream. And you know what that means? Let the terror begin!
Dude, what is the snakery for this? I am so confused. Dude, that maze was...
That's a great maze.
Golly, that was awesome. Bruh, I don't know what they did from last year, but oh my gosh, it was awesome. It's so much better. That was awesome. It's not even nighttime, and we were just enjoying ourselves. My only little gripe I have with it is that some of the theme that they did with it, you can see the foam. Like it was like chewed up a little bit, so that's my only gripe. But on that,
Famous, y'all got 24,000 subscribers. I'm a subscribe.
all right. Dude, this is madness. This is literally madness. Real rock climbing hours. All right, frostbite wasn't too bad. I mean, I got some scares. There was one section where there was like almost nothing happening. May have been because I was in the back of the line, I don't know. But there's also like, it was just a wooden wall. So it was kind of weird, I know. So that was interesting, but it wasn't bad. I would say I pretty much enjoyed it. It had a good start. You chose 2 different ways, so that was pretty interesting. And the ending was pretty nice, so yeah, welcome to the vlog. Shout out to YouTube.
Hey, YouTube!
Oh yeah, real haunting hours. Just did frostbite. Time to go do Demented. Let's do it. So I did Cornered and Demented. Both really good mazes, but Demented was the star. Demented was really good. I actually really enjoyed it. And I got scared a good amount of times. That was kind of terrifying. And it was really well themed. Cornered was really good. There were a couple of interesting spots, and then it got really good towards the end. And unfortunately, the corn wasn't like I thought it'd be towards the end. I thought it'd be like, oh, you have to figure your way out. No, it was kind of obvious, and there were some parts where you can kind of see the outside of the maze a little bit. But other than that, that was a really solid maze too, and I really enjoyed that one. But Demented was really good. Oh, look at that! I had a Mako one earlier, and then it got destroyed. Really? Yeah. What'd you guys think of Frostbite?
Frostbite was
It was okay.
We went some better ones at KD, I thought.
Yeah, exactly.
The Haunted KD was so good.
Yeah, and this one's pretty.
I love Blood on the Bayou though.
Yeah, isn't Blood on the Bayou good? Oh my
Wait,
god.
they have hats.
Real hat hours. The first time Busch Gardens. What'd y'all think of Busch Gardens?
This was an amazing park. I loved it. Definitely, I think maybe the best park I've ever been to. And my home park, Cedar Point.
It's great, isn't it? Oh yeah, they're the fans. Poor Logan.
Yeah.
But what'd you think, Logan?
What?
What'd you think of this park?
Oh, this park is. I had a much better experience than when I came here like 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
Especially since we're here for a Howl stream, it just makes it better.
By the way, because of the color slushy, it looks like you have blood on your lips.
Oh, that's good. That's a good thing.
What'd y'all think?
I loved it. My home park, Cedar Point too. This was my favorite. The behind-the-scenes tour like set it all off. Yeah, it was awesome.
It's very different from all the other parks. It really gives a good atmosphere, and that's what I really like about it.
They
What do you
really
think?
they really made sure we had like a great
Hands
day.
down,
Like, the tour was
favorite
amazing.
amusement
They really
park.
cared about us.
Hands down, favorite amusement park. For Bowling,
For theme park, yeah, it's great.
Easily, excuse me.
For Bowling, easily best because of here. I love
No,
it.
it's not.
The drop track, the tents.
I know, right?
Outside launches, it's crazy.
You know what's funny? A lot of people do agree with you though that Verbolten is one of the really good ones here, and I agree with you. It's awesome.
I think it's really good, but there are so many really good ones that it's not the best.
Exactly, it's so hard because like all the
Every
coasts
ride
here
here
work
is
like
good. Every
Literally,
single one.
this park is so like quality over quantity. Like they don't have the most coasters, but everyone, like I enjoyed all of them.
So yeah, what do you guys out of all the coasts here? What's your favorite?
Apollo.
Apollo,
For Bowling.
Verbolten,
Griffin.
Griffin,
Apollo.
Apollo. There we
Apollo
go.
stunk.
Team Apollo.
Poor guy, poor
I got
souls.
right, and I got 0 airtime. Besides, after the
That's unfortunate because Apollo get great airtime earlier when I had back row on it.
I had to sit.
That's unfortunate. I feel bad for you guys.
I was right next to her.
25 hypers.
Okay.
Actually,
Anything else? I'm gonna go get something to eat. I want something quick because I have still a lot more to do tonight. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm just gonna go try a loaded baked potato over at Ireland. That allows me to come over here, see what's over here. Then turn around, head back, and go over to the Festa Italia area, and hopefully check out the back of the park because I still haven't checked that out. It's only 7:30. I'm on good time because the park is still open for another 2.5 hours, so we're pretty good track. The only other coaster I want to ride tonight, I want to ride the coasters that will not be open during Winterfest. Not Winterfest. Oh my gosh, Busch Gardens Christmas Town. So that means I need to ride Griffin, Apollo, and Alpine guys. Need to ride the 3 B&Ms and I'm good. Maybe even Tempesta while I'm at it, you know? So, woo, nice jack-o'-lantern. Oh wow, that is a great projection. That is awesome. Look at that bad boy. Oh, and by the way, a little mini construction update in this park visit. Construction's underway. They've taken out the trees. They're starting it, and hopefully ground construction, like they'll actually start lifting this up They have pictures all ready to go, and then they also are advertising water country right here. Cut back. I like how they're calling it cut back. Vegan flyers. I said vegan flyers. So that's what they're gonna look like. And I think that's gonna look awesome. So I couldn't say it up there because the music was way too loud, and also to avoid copyright as well. The food was incredibly awesome. Oh my gosh, that corned beef sandwich was melting. Oh my gosh, it was juicy. It was awesome. Only $10 too for that and waffle fries. But I also had the stew. Unfortunately, I came at a time where they were almost out of the stew. So it was a little dry, but it still tasted wonderful. So, and that's at the O-taters. So if you're not big into the tater tots, or excuse me, not the tater tots, the baked potatoes, which look really cool too, then they do have those other options as well. Mistakes are made. Freaking awesome. Still my favorite dive coaster. Man, there's some great floater. There's even one great ejector towards the end, and the drop is amazing. I love these restraints too, and it's so butter smooth. I even started to get a little gray area on the first inversion, which is really awesome. So, alrighty, let's head on to the next stuff. I got about an hour and 50 minutes before the park closes. 2 more roller coasters and a couple more mazes. Oh wow, that looks awesome.
Gotcha!
It makes sense that they have the Actron here because you can see it works with the Invader. You can see the lighting down there and everything. It actually looks really cool. It really works with the theming here. names on this. Interesting how there's only 4 characters in that entire scare zone, but they were getting more scares than so far any of the other places that I've been to. That was great. Chainsaw, but those are real chainsaws. They just took the chains off them. But I mean, wow. That was very interesting to get some of those shots. So I hope you liked them. It works out perfectly because people are afraid of chainsaws. Just look at the Texas Chainsaw, for example. So the park closes, so I'm in some real rush hours now. I got 3 more mazes to do. I'm going to try to do them all. I'm going to try, but I'm not going to jeopardize getting Apollo's Chariot. I have to get that as my favorite ride here. I only have 3 mazes. I do have a quick queue, so we're going to try this experiment out, and hopefully, and I have 1 more scare zone again, and that's over, and the theme bear, so I should be good. I should be good. I just got to make it into Apollo's Chariot by 9:58. So I'm on good time. Surprisingly, I didn't think I'd get anything I wanted done, but that quick queue is very helpful. Crowds have been down just a little bit, but more people are focused on the mazes than the rides. It's very different from King's Dominion. For King's Dominion, they focus on both mazes and rides, so all lines are insanely packed. Because Busch Gardens is packed. I mean, I had to go in the park in the Scotland parking lot, which is like a half a mile from the park. So I got to do the vault up here real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Vault is one of the brand new mazes that they've been advertising, because like Vault 20 or something like that. So I'm really excited for it. Oh, I like that blue. There's Frostbite. So what a great night it has been. This has been amazing. They've upped it. It's so much better this year. I think also because I'm getting older, my tastes have been changing with just everything, especially with parks. I'm taking in all the surroundings now. So this year was amazing. Like Busch Gardens really outdid themselves. It started out differently for me earlier in the year, as you recall in my previous park visits, but now you can definitely see that my mood has changed. They've turned it around and it is awesome. Did Cornhead, not Cornhead, Cornered. I don't know why I thought Cornhead. That was awesome. It's like a big show in there, Night Beach revamped. But anyway, let's go do the vault. Dude, that was the best maze here. That vault was awesome. That is my favorite personal maze. It was so much theming, so good, so many scares. Might have been also because I was the only one in there, but still, there was a lot more characters in there. It was awesome. And the fun part is, this is right next to my second favorite maze here, Lumber Hack, which is also another one of my favorites. Wow! What a 1-2 punch combo, and those are some of my favorite mazes here. Oh my gosh, Vault was amazing. It was everything it lived up to be. I heard great things about it, and that lived up to it. The really cool thing about that is that goes to the old Drakenfire, or Drakenfire, whatever you want to say, the station of it. So it was kind of reminiscent to those that rode Drakenfire. They get to go through the old station of it when going through the vault. Dude, Dementia, another great maze. Oh my gosh. Man, it's dark enough that you can't even see my face. But Dementia's another really good maze. It was fairly well themed and had great characters, but it was just overall immersive. What I'm noticing here though is that the mazes are kind of a little similar. They all have a similar vibe to them. Unlike King's Dominion, we have very different type of vibes for each one. They are separate enough, but you can definitely feel almost a similarity. But that one was a really good one. So far, the only maze that's really disappointed me so far was Frostbite. Everything else has been really good.
You know, sir, it's very rude to stare so intently like that.
Oh my gosh. First of all, let me just say the operations are so awesome. What's really cool here, and they got me.
Gotcha!
Whew, got me even though I was ready for it too. That's hilarious. What's really interesting here is that the operations, when you're in line or when you're in the ride, and even though the park is just closed, if there's nobody in your line in your row and you haven't ridden twice, but there's still somebody like in the station waiting in a different row, you can stay on the ride and continue riding. It was awesome. So I got 2 rides back on Apollo Shade, and it was running phenomenally. So I do apologize for those that are not a big fan of Apollo Shade. I'm sorry, you must have gotten a bad ride, or you just have different tastes, which is understandable. Everybody has different tastes, and I love Apollo's Chariot. I am out of my seat and I am flying. It is awesome. So I had a great time, and I got to do the maze. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get as many shots of the carnival scare zone as much as I wanted. There's the electric bridge. That's really cool. So, but I really wanted to get the scare maze and the ride in. So that was my main goal, and I got it. And I still got some nice shots of the clowns, which was really nice. So. And I got some pretty nice shots, and we'll have to deal with what it is, so. What I really find interesting about the Hollow Scream, this is coming from someone with new eyes coming into Halloween event. The mazes were top notch because let me just say the circus one was awesome. I will say the scare zones were a little bit better. I definitely will say King's Dominion's scare zones were a lot better. They also had more characters there. Here, there's not as much, but the scare mazes or scones are still nice. But the mazes here are top notch. I loved almost every maze. Wow, what to pick a favorite? I think my true favorites were Vault, Lumber Hack, and the Circus one. Circus one was really good. The ones almost right next to it that were also really good was Cornered and Dementia. And those were awesome. The only one that I'd say could need improvement was Frostbite. That was the only one that I'd say, yeah, that could definitely use some improvement. But other than that, the mazes here are amazing. And I got scared on almost every one of them. The theming is top notch. Even with the Frostbite one, there's some really nice theming, which is really cool. What's also very interesting here is that a lot of the attractions are all in Oktoberfest. In Oktoberfest alone, there are 5 mazes. You have Lumber Hack, Cornered, Vault, Frostbite, and I also forgot, this is Dystopia, not Dementia, because I'm getting Dimensions. I forgot about Dimensions. Demented was really good, so this is Dystopia. That was really good. Demented was really good as well. But yeah, 5 mazes right then and there. And then outside of that, you only have 2 other mazes really outside of Oktoberfest, and that would be this one, Dystopia, that you just see, and then the Cirque one over in Festa Italia. So very interesting that they have everything over in Oktoberfest. I guess because they want that to be the general area of where you want to be.
But it's nice that they have the scare zone spread out though. There is no scare zone in Oktoberfest, but there is one in Germany, there's one in New France, there's one in France, and there's one in Festa Italia. So it's nice that those are spread out. Oh, and I also forgot the one in Italy as well, which that one was really cool. I like the design of that one. All the costumes that they're wearing were really cool, and I like that concept. It's very different, but it feels Hollow Screamish, you know? And of course, the chainsaws. I like also that the screams you hear on the audio sound real. I was talking to the Koaster Kids, and some of them were saying that those screams sounded real. I told them it was just the audio, and they're like, oh my gosh. Look at this is creepy. And what I mean by creepy is when you look down there, it's like the eyes are glowing. It's like going into a pit of darkness. Look at that. That is so cool. Have the lanterns up like that. They do that for the stars too. Man, what a night it was. Wow. Still one of my favorite parks of all time. This is great. Such an amazing theme park. I mean, very clean, very well kept, great landscaping, great theming. The rides are awesome. My goal today was to get on the rides that were not going to be open for Christmas Town, which I was able to succeed, except I didn't get the ride Tempesto, which is unfortunate, but oh well. I win some, I lose some. But I was able to get on the big four. I got to get on Griffin, running really well, and so was Loch Ness, one of my favorite drops, like I said. It's awesome. Not Tempesto, oh my gosh. Alpengeist was running awesome as well. And then Apollo shared 2 rides on that. That was beautiful. And then, like I said, the mazes were amazing. Scare zones could have been better, but they're still well themed. The food, of course, is amazing. And now I'm just heading out with, once again, a big smile on my face. Now, I do have to get on the tram all the way back to my car in the Scotland parking lot. So it's going to be very interesting. There's the thank you for visiting. Ooh. It's going to be a little bit different because usually I end out with that sign. But I thought I would take you guys along with me to the other parking lot. Like a half a mile down. Man, what a day. I'm smiling. So glad I got to come to this park. So glad. Just give you a heads up, that's the English parking lot right there. We all know the English parking lot is. There's a little bit of ways away from the park and we go a different way out. And we're going to pass it here, actually. Because over there is our parking lot. Here we go, we're going to turn. We're going to turn. Oh my gosh, so much more tents and steel midgets. Bye cars, bye cars. There's the England parking lot over there. It's crazy you can't even see the park from here. There's a road, there's train tracks, lots of crazy stuff. It's the craziest right here, eh? Going all over the place. Look at that red stoplight, look at that theming. Awesome. Oh boy, it's green, oh no. Frogger! 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 Oh no! Oh no! We made it safely. Now we're over in the Scotland parking lot. No, I can't see it yet. I bet I'll see it in just a little bit. Oh, there it is. It's the one right there. The standalone one. Of course, mine's always alone. It says the story of my life. Then we made it off. Gotta screw off. I'm too fat, I can't fit through. Oh, there we go. Alright, so now we're on the other parking lot. You can definitely tell that it's a lot different from the other ones. It's not as well kept, but that makes sense because this is like the Outback parking lot. This is like the reserve one. This is the one that they open if every other slot in the parking lot is full. And then this is their big one. Like, it's very big compared to the other ones. So that makes sense. Oh, what a night. So good to be back at Busch Gardens. I'm gonna try at least one more visit at Christmas Town. I don't know when I'll go for Christmas Town, but we'll have to see. But I'm excited. I'm gonna be visiting Winterfest, Holiday in the Park, and Christmas Town. This is gonna be awesome. And I am so excited. So I'm gonna end it out on my way to my car, which is right there. Beautiful, beautiful car. So thank you guys so much for watching. You can't even see the park from here. I know earlier I could see Mock Tower. Make sure if you like this, go like this video, punch it real hard, and then subscribe to see more awesome videos like this one. Oh, and there's Mock Tower, way the one blinking right there. There you guys go. And then Griffin's somewhere back there as well. Once again, thank you so much for watching. And as always, roller coaster fanatics, keep coasting.